name is Dr. Shah. Lovely to see you. Okay, now I have a bit of a dilemma, Been a doctor for maybe 20 to 30 years now, and I find that the British at the moment is very unhealthy, Now, for example, we don't do enough exercise, we like to we like to park the car right next to the supermarket, we like not to walk too much, everything has to be very close to us, I mean, I give you an example, I've got some patients who don't like to do no exercise at all, For example, the lady, I got a lady live next door to me, she's got a 4x4 car, very big car, and she only got one child, big car, one child, and the school is the next road. She take the big car and she go toot, 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 and she take the child to school, and she get back in the car and she come back home. Why don't you take yourself and take a walk around and take the child to the school? So I go to the school where my children are and I see all the women with the 4x4, and they all live in the next road, the next road, the next road, the next road, the next road. They jam up the roads and also they get weighing about 20 to 30 stone. Now, I don't understand why you don't have to walk. Don't like to walk, I've got some patients who come into my surgery, and they may be about 12 years old. Okay, they come and they sit on the chair. They try to tell me their problem, what they got, and I can see that they're stoned. 13 years old, and they like to take the marijuana. I don't know what it is with the young children today. They like to take the marijuana, and I found out from my son. In the school, they like to sell it to make money to go buy themselves iPod and this and that and the other things, to keep up with the Joneses, So, I have the 13-year-old sitting there, I can see his red eye, smoking the marijuana, and I talk to him, and he's like, yeah, man, yeah. So what is this, brother? Yeah, right, man. I said, what the hell is the matter with you? You can't speak. I feel like to give him a little slap. Wake up. They're stoned. They look like they've been in the boxing ring with a Tyson for 13 and pop in the brain. What's the matter with these children? I don't understand. Imagine when you become 40 years old. God, Jesus Christ. What can do with these people? I don't know what can do. Isn't it? Anyway, another thing. I realize, people say to me, doctor, if you smoke, do you last long or do you? I say, look, let me explain something to you. Okay? Let me explain something to you. I tell you something for nothing. Okay? Now, you must excuse me, I think I got a peanut in my mouth or something. Anyway, I'll explain to you. Now, going back to this conversation, I said, let me explain to you. I have a customer, a client, and he comes here in the surgery, and he's fit. He's been smoking 40 a day since he was 12 years old. He drinks every night, every day, He comes to the office, he even does body popping. He's starting to do it on my floor, the body popping, He's 87 years old. He's even written to go to the Britain Got Talent. Yes. So, I don't know. And I got people, maybe 20 to 40 who die, who never smoke, who like to go to the gymnastics, make a run, and make all the fit-fitting things. So, you never know. All I know, I'm not God, I'm doctor. All I'm good with, if I don't know what to give them, I give them antibiotic. You cannot go wrong with antibiotic. Everything to me is, don't just take an antibiotic, take 3 times a day, Antibiotic. I love the oh God. Thank you God for the antibiotic. You know, what can do, isn't it? Oh, so one of my other patients, what her name is, he come in the other day and he said to me, doctor. I said, yes, what is it? He said to me, you know, my wife, she doesn't like to give me too much sex. So, I prescribed him, I gave him prescription, he looked at it, he said, but doctor, you're telling me to take glasses. I said, yes, because if you take a good look at yourself in the mirror, you'll be able to see you're bloody ugly. How she want to make sex with you? You know? Oh, I don't understand. I have another patient, he coming in, and he said, Dr. Shah, you know, my wife, she needs sleeping pill. I said, why? She not sleeping no more. He said, no, for goodness sake, she keep bloody waking up. Can you give me powerful ones? I said, that's not very nice. You give some stroke or something, she kill herself. I got another patient who comes in, Mr. Smith. He comes in. I said to him, yes, Mr. Smith, what can do? He said to me, doctor. I said, yes, Mr. Smith. He said, I've got big problems. I said, what is the problem, Mr. Smithy? He said to me, you know, you prescribed me the Viagra. I said, yes. He said, I go home, I make the sex with my wife, but when I walk in the street or go to the supermarket, I walk around with her up. I said, oh my God, what can do for this? I say, I don't know what you can do. How many you take? He said to me, 3. I said, Jesus Christ, you can't take 3 at your age. The man is 87-year-old. Can you believe 87-year-old? Big boy, he's walking around the supermarket in the street with a... I said, you don't take 3. Really, at your age, you shouldn't take nothing. 87-year-old. He's the same man who come in and do the body popping and do all the things. He's going for the Britain Got Talent. I said to him, God's sake, don't take one before you go to the Britain Got Talent, because what her name? Amanda Holden, she'll think, you know, because she like them things. Yes, every man who come up, she say, oh, you look very nice, you know. She like. She say it to you and you start, and you get yourself big trouble, you won't win no tournament. Or exercise, you eat plenty greens, you eat plenty fruit, you know. And you try to not go to take your 4x4, to go around the next corner and pick up your child, or you've only got one, you know. To clock up the street like as if they're bloody ice cream vans, you know. Massive, 1, 2, 3, 4, how many 4x4s you want? You got one child, you don't need 4x4, my darling. What can do, isn't it? Anyway, from me, Dr. Shah, you take care, good self, and hopefully we chat next time, and you know, to your good health and everything. All my love, best of luck. Catherine, send the next patient in, please, darling.